What's up, everyone? Can you hear me loud and clear? Are we live? Let's see. 5 people watching. Someone comment in the chat and let me know you can hear me. And the music's not too loud. I turned it back down to where we've been having it, so it should be good now. Excuse me. So, what is everyone up to here? We're going to see how this one goes a little later of stream Saturday night, so you know, maybe no one will show up. Hold on, I gotta mute this. Getting feedback. Luis the Cool says hi. What's up, man? How are you doing? From we live streamed earlier today, and I got a couple of coins I wrote down that we're gonna look over as we're waiting for people to come in here. Right now, we're just on the Bitcoin chart, of course. So BTC. I was just kind of looking at the chart here from the last bear market low to the halving, and then to that double top we had. You know, the price now from the low to the halving, it didn't really go up very much. It's just been slowly going up, and now the price after the halving is just going completely sideways. We're looking on the monthly chart here, which this has never really happened this long before. We're always going up after the halving. So it's not the same market, in my opinion. So anything you hear about BTC, it's just not the same anymore. You know, the diminishing returns and everything you hear about Bitcoin and crypto, I think this time it's different. I think the past may be out the window. So even though we do have this chart here we've been looking at, to where every time, like from the bull market high to the bottom, 12 bars, 12 bars. Every time it's 12 bars, 365 days from the top of the market cycle to the bear market bottom here. And then we have it mapped out for the future here. The top here in November of 2025, the bottom in November of 2026, and then of course the next halving. So we mapped it all out here. We'll see how it plays out. So who's here? Can you please have a look at Nero on ETH? Didn't we look at that today already? Is that the same one? Let me go ahead and go over there because we're going to look at Alien Base also. Someone's been asking for Alien Base. We look at Alien Base every live stream here. So how's everyone doing? Where's everyone from? Alright, let me go over to Alien Base here, or Deck Screener rather. And pull this up really quick. But yeah, we looked at this one a couple hours ago when we live streamed. I had to cut it short because I had to run to work for a little bit. Alright, can you guys see Deck Screener? I don't see Deck Screener here. Why is Deck Screener not popping up? We'll get it in just a moment, but right now it's not popping up for some reason. Come on, what is going on here? Because we are already on Deck Screener on the Alien Base chart here, but nothing is coming up on the screen for you guys. It's supposed to just pop up. There we go. Now I think you guys can see the Deck Screener screen. So looking here at Alien Base to begin with. Alien Base is still doing the same thing it's been doing for a very long time. It is back over the smaller low to the high 236 at 6.4. You're currently at 6.7. So as long as it's over 6.4, it's bullish over this price here. Came down, hit the 382 twice here, potentially a double bottom with a slightly higher low. That's always good to see. And on the larger fib here, low to the high, we're still above that 4 penny 236 here. So we're bullish over this level here. And now that we're back over that smaller 236 we've been pointing out at 6.4, a little more bullish on Alien Base here to push higher. And then once the price, in my opinion, breaks this high here, it's kind of just trading in a very large channel at the moment. But once the price breaks over this high and you get over this 107, so 10, almost 11 pennies on alien base, it's probably going to start flying out of here. So very good project. As we've been watching it here on the channel, it's slowly growing. It's now up to a $7.2 billion market cap and now over 82,000 holders here. So this is a good one in my opinion. Very overall bullish looking chart here. As you can see, higher highs, higher lows. Well, besides this low here, but we'll see what happens. But looking good overall chart. But yeah, we are bullish on alien base here on the channel. Cover it all the time. Now you said NE, what was it? We looked at this one earlier, so we do have a fib drawn on it. NEIR. My computer's acting really slow. So I believe this is the one. No, this is not what we looked at. Let me see if I'm looking at the right thing. Is this the right one? Nero and ETH. Let me go back over to the chat. You should look at. Okay, yeah, you asked for that one earlier. I forgot to write that one down. From India, love your work. Thank you, Daniel. Welcome in. The Crypto Badger, what's up, man? Could you give your thoughts on BTC over the next 3 to 6 months? Are you expecting one more big crash soon? Yeah, we can look at BTC in just a moment. I actually made a video a while back and just did it real simple. Just simply drew a fib on the chart and looked at what was going on, and it may be that easy. People are overcomplicating it, I think. People go through everything they can, every chart, every indicator they can to see what the market's going to do. But I honestly don't think anybody knows what the market's going to do. Well, to a degree at least. So I don't know if this is the right Nero that we're looking at here. So just please comment if this is it. Nope. Okay, that's not it. What's the ticker for it? NEIRO. What's the market cap? Just tell me the market cap and I'll be able to find it. Yeah, we just need to know the market cap. Maybe it's this one, 60 million market cap. Yeah, this has to be it. Oh, is this it? The damn volume off here. Is this it? The one we're looking at now? With the 60 million market cap. 21,000 holders, not bad. But I guess we'll get all these deck screener coins out of the way before we move on. Music's not too loud, is it? Or if you can even hear it. Yeah, this is the latest I've streamed, so I'm not sure if anyone's going to show up on a Saturday night here, especially with the market the way it is. There's nothing going on, so we'll see how it plays out. So I'm just going to look at this one. This is the only other ETH one that I see, so, and if it's not, we'll look at another one. But looking at this one here, this is what you'd like to see, is the pumps to the upside. So it does have buyers when it wants to go. If we draw a fib on the chart, which I already said it has a 60 million market cap, and we just go from the high to the low here to see what this thing is doing. High to the low, came right up to the 618, got rejected, came right back down, tried to hold the 236 to confirm bottom, the bottom here, but ultimately broke this previous low and it's coming back down. So right now it could very well come back down, all the way back down to the bottom here. Let me draw another fib on the chart really quick here. If we go from this high, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, there's really not much to do with this one. high to the low, 618 rejection as we went over, 382 off of this wick here, got stuck, came right back down. So as of right now, as long as you're below 0.84, 8.5 pennies, you're at 6. This thing does appear that it's coming back down to the bottom. So it may drop 61% here. It is if we go down to a smaller time frame. Let me just point this out really quick. But if we zoom out on the smaller time frame here, you can see, if I can pull this up without messing anything up, but you see where the price is here. Let me just draw a line on the chart. You can clearly see back here there is some form of support and resistance in this general area. I could see that on the larger time frame, but you could see, so any lower than this 6 penny area where you are right now, then it's probably going to continue going down. So good price to watch. Even if I zoom in here, we could do this. We could zoom all the way in here on the smaller time frame. So that 6 penny price there, and then we could even draw a tiny fib on the chart. This is why I don't like doing meme coins, because you know they could go to 0 at any moment, they could go to the moon at any moment. So it doesn't have to respect these. But when you zoom in here, you can clearly see the wicks down here and the market structure that is forming with the higher lows. So you're right above the 0.5 here at 5.9. So that 6 penny area. And if you come back down to the 7.8 or the 6.18 rather, which you did on this wick here perfectly at about 5.8, if you can see that, that's pretty much it. Any lower than that, you're trying to hold the market structure here. So that's really all I could say. It's either bottoming out right now on this 6 penny level, or if it breaks that and breaks down below 5.8, 5.7, as you can see the 786, then yeah, it's going all the way back down to the bottom in my opinion. And then maybe it'll go up from there if this is not the bottom. But other than that, you know, always do your own research, look into the project, check their Twitter, make sure they're active, and gamble away, I would say. So what are we looking at, Miri? Let me go back over here. You said, nope, 70 million. That's the correct one? Okay, good. Like I said, it's not that bad looking. It has an okay, decent chart. It does have a history of buyers, so it'll go back up at some point. Which, if this area is the bottom, you know, you could argue there's an uptrend right here in play. You could easily draw that. But yeah, the other one we wanted to look at, of course, I think we went over Alien Base. Yeah, we went over Alien Base, and you said Mary or Murray. What is the market cap on this one that you've been asking for? Let me go back over to the chat. I don't remember what you said. Murray. For some reason, I never get notifications for the live streams. I don't know how that works. I think you gotta put notifications for the channels on. This one here I put up about 15 minutes early for everyone to see, but I think you gotta go click the bells and do all that stuff that everyone always says. Smash the like button, hit the bell, whatever they say. I would imagine you have to have notifications for the channel turned on. Okay, so we're gonna go back over here. Just tell me the market cap. Oh, that's the one. This one right here. Mystery. What is this on? Oh, this is on Kronos. Let's see here. I don't think I've ever covered a Kronos coin. I don't know why they automatically put volume on the chart. Volume does nothing. Oh, so this is a little bit of an older one, not so new. And the fact that it pumped once and the chart came down here, this is looking good. It's probably going to end up pumping again. So we draw from the high to the low here. If I can get this to go right. And we'll just switch it back and forth from log to non-log to kind of see what we got going on here. Now we'll just leave it on log. Not looking too bad. So it's down below the 236 here. Didn't quite hit it here, but you can see it got stuck all back here, support back here. So this area is going to be a big price to get over at 4022 here. You're currently at 4017, 7.4 market cap, for 7.4 million, that is. 16,000 holders, not bad. Let's go check out and see if their Twitter is active. Sometimes you'll go look at something and their Twitter will be deactivated or just not active at all. That's not a good sign. No, they're active on Twitter, so that's a check in the box there. Let's check out their website really quick here. Let's be merry. Mystery on Crow. This is a gaming token. Community driven meme token on Chronos chain. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. So this could really be something. So if this thing ends up from the fib that we have on the chart, just doing a simple retracement from where it is now, which I'll draw a tiny fib here in just a moment, but about a 25% move to confirm the bottom over that 2-2 level, and then this thing will be bullish over 3-3. That's an 86-87% move, and then once you get over the 618 area here at about 405, 190% move, that's when you can potentially have a huge breakout on this thing. And then if it comes all the way up, what is the market cap? 7.4. Let's see here. If it comes all the way up to, I don't know why my tool, oh, it's up here. All the way up to a new high, the potential next stop here, 9x, all the way up to this 1618 here at 16. Of course, if we had this on the other chart, we would have a 1272 somewhere down here. So it's probably going to be a good runner, a good play. Now, with that being said, let's see if there is potential for this thing holding some sort of bullish support on the smaller time frames, which it kind of looks like it may be holding something here. So if anyone new is coming into the chat, welcome into the channel. We're just looking at what you guys want to look at. I have a small list from the earlier live stream we did. A couple of coins I need to go over. So low here to the high, you're over the 382, just below the 236 here. So as long as you're over 16, you're currently at 17. This thing is bullish. So just keep that price in mind. As long as it's over that, it's bullish. And if we pull it down to the ultimate low to the high, it looks like it's trying to hold on to the 236 at 178 here. So that 17 is a big price to watch right now. But like I've always said, it is a meme coin. It could go up, it could go down at any moment. But the overall chart looks good. So with that being said, hopefully that helped a little bit. I don't know if my son is calling me or if he's playing the VR. I could have swore he said daddy. So let me go. Okay, we looked at 3 on deck screener here. So let me get back to the chart here. Go back over to the chat. For some reason I never get, okay, never mind. That's the one. Thank you, OG Jerry. Oh, you were asking about Litecoin earlier. Thanks, Dan. Awesome channel, bro. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate that. More than you know. I appreciate that from everyone here. I'm trying to get this channel to grow more so I can pretty much do this full time because I do not want to go back to work. But it's life. You know how it is. So what did you guys want to look at? I guess I'll go look at Litecoin. I haven't looked at Litecoin in a while. Litecoin. I remember back in the day when Litecoin was it. Litecoin was supposed to be the next Bitcoin. Never really happened, I guess. Litecoin. Wow, I do not have nothing on Litecoin here. Oh, this is the monthly chart. This looks like XRP. I don't know. I mean, if it's a different market from previous market cycles, maybe we have something here. Maybe these old coins are going to actually run this time. So if we simply draw from the high to the low here, high to the low, it does seem to be respecting the levels, yeah, pretty good here. So it's been doing nothing but going sideways, holding over the 382. It is now right below it. So it's trying to hold up here over 68 on Litecoin, but let me zoom in here just to make sure. I know you can turn magnets on and have the fibs here just connect to the thing, but it's just so annoying. But you see if I zoom in here, we're not exactly accurate. So we're going to do this. You can see clearly it's holding the long-term trend line here, depending on where you draw it, of course. I guess one could say it did break it back here, but then, you know. But regardless of that, let's see here. As long as you're below that 382, I guess it does put in play. But let's draw a small fib going from the high or low to the high here. And you can see the price has been holding, dipping below that 382, but it's holding up on the 618 here. So that could be why the price is holding up here. And then if you just notice in the past, there is support and resistance in this same area here. So as long as you're above 60, you have a shot at bouncing right back up here, I would say. Any lower than 60, then you're probably coming down to the 236, back down to 44. And you're currently at 66 here. So 60 is a big price to watch. And then if you can hold that, you need to get the price back over. These are monthly candles, by the way, back over this 68 level on Litecoin. So yeah, Litecoin doesn't look too bad. How high is Litecoin going to potentially go? I guess we'll just go with this. Let me go see. I don't even know what the market cap is on Litecoin. So hopefully, can you guys see the screen? Okay. Just making sure I have all my stuff together here. So Litecoin. Litecoin. I know. Good question. What was the first crypto you ever bought? First crypto you were ever bullish on and you bought it. You thought it was going to go to the moon, but it actually went to zero. What is that? All right, so looking at Litecoin here, Litecoin has a $5 billion market cap. And on our chart here, if it's going to hit a new high this cycle, up to about 940, we're going to type that in. So if Litecoin can hit 940 bucks, that is going to give you a $70 billion market cap on Litecoin. So we're just going to write that down really quick for future reference. So 70.5 actually billion market cap. And from today, that would give Litecoin, if it holds up on that 618 and gets back over the 382, that would give you a 14.5x on your Litecoin investment. That seems reasonable. I think these older tokens are going to do 5 to 10x's at most because they are older, but they may go higher than I anticipate. Same thing with XRP that I cover. XRP looks exactly the same as this, and it's probably going to have a good, decent run this cycle. We could even draw this on Litecoin, as you can see. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the overall market structure and the chart pattern, you can clearly see in this very large triangle pattern here. Same thing that's going on with XRP. So maybe the price is going to wait to get closer to the apex of this, and then that's when you get the nice, decent run out of this thing. So if we pull this here, and we'll see what happens here. These are the monthly candles, by the way, so it's not going to go all the way there. Yeah, Litecoin and on the chart here. So let me go back over to the chat here. Everyone hates you for having Litecoin. It's just because it's old. Litecoin. Everyone wants the new shiny object, the new shiny ones now, the new shiny objects. I think the new ones are going to do good, but then the old ones could do good too. Litecoin. Yeah, my first one I ever bought was Cardano, and now Cardano's an old dinosaur now. Thank you for the breakdown. Many chats here. Can you do seller token for me. Is that Seller Network? Mohammed, welcome in. I don't know if you've been here before or not. Litecoin back in 2020 was my first purchase, but never took crypto serious until this year. Yeah, I was the same way. Last bull run, I was not prepared. I bought a speck of Cardano, and then I got into Shiba, but I did not buy enough. I wasn't expecting the returns that some people got, so I missed out. T Money, welcome in. Everyone go look at Fifi. Pumping like crazy, 11x in like a month. I got in at 600k market cap, and it's still over 7 million market cap now. Fifi, I never heard of that one. What is the market cap on it? Yeah, we only got 19 people in here. So I don't know how these night streams are going to do. I may get up in the morning and stream, see how a morning stream does. So what are we looking at now? Let me go back to my list that I had from the other stream. So Boson, Rio, Elon. So let's go over and look at Boson Protocol, or Boson, is it Boson Protocol? Until you guys come up with something else, we'll look at Boson really quick. Hasn't been too long since we covered it. Serum's going to zero. Boson. So let me go back to the weekly. I don't know why we're so far out on the monthly. Yeah, my son's playing the VR. I can hear him now. Ooh, excuse me. You can clearly see right when you look at the chart here, as a lot of things, Boson Protocol here, uptrend here was broken, back tested perfectly, and now what we have forming, which was a downtrend, has been broken off of this large green candle on Boson. But you can clearly see the double bottom with the higher low, very bullish here. Had that nice little move up. It's simply coming back and back testing the 236 here at 29. So very good looking market structure in my opinion. That's very healthy. When you have something just go straight up, you know it's coming right back down. But when you see stuff like this, how can you not be bullish on it? So looking at it here, as long as you're above the 236 at 29, you're sitting right on it. That confirms this bottom is in, the macro bottom is in, and the next move up should take you up to the macro 382. Of course, we will look at the smaller price to be bullish, but here on Boson, move up to the 382, a 95% move from this level here, and that would get you to being bullish back over 57, and then you could be bullish on the price to go higher here. But if we simply just zoom it in a little bit, draw a fib from the high to the low, see if we're getting stuck at a level here, and high to the low, hit the 382, looks like perfectly again at 38.5, and then that's why you came back down. So you're below the 236 here, but right on the 236 on the macro. So you need to get back above 31 up to 38, be bullish short term, and then you can push higher. And you can see that 618 at about 54 to 57 matches up almost perfectly with this area on the macro 382. So a breakout on the smaller one at the 618 and bullish over the 382 at 57 here. So just cut and dry, very simple. Just keep an eye on those levels there. And as for how high this thing is going to go, you can see we do have the 786 retracement marked out and the new high marked out here. So get our measurement, and from this 236 here, if it holds up, if we only do a 618 retracement this cycle, that's going to give you a 12.5x up to 370, a almost $500 million market cap at 482. And then if it blows through that and the previous high, the next stop would be potentially the 1272 at 3480, a 118.5x, not bad, up to a $4.5 billion market cap on Boson here. So not bad at all. So let's go look over. That was Boson. What else are we going to look at? I'll get back to the chat in just a moment. Hopefully you guys are all doing good tonight. Or night, morning, wherever you are in the world, of course. Rio. Let me pull up Rio, and then I'll go back to the chat and see what I need to write down. Rio's a newer one we've been covering here a couple of times, I believe. I was looking at it earlier. It looks like Pendle It's just been going up forever. It's been going up since it bottomed out in October of 2022, as you can see here, and it's just been higher highs and higher lows the whole time. So looking good here. Low to the high, it is holding over the 0.5 here as of right now, and the 382. So as long as you're over 89, you're at 118. As long as you're over about 90 cents, this thing's bullish to push higher. And then once it breaks over the macro 786 and the smaller 236 here at about 45 to 47, you'll be a little more bullish to push higher here, and potentially a breakout to a new high off of this high, of course. If it breaks this high from back here over 329, this thing's going to be extremely bullish, which if it keeps up the higher highs and higher lows on the macro chart, then it's pretty much destined to break through this. Maybe it comes up and gets stuck at the ultimate high here and makes the higher high to continue this bullish market structure here. And then it'll probably have a nice pullback, and then it'll go to the moon at some point in the future. So Rio's not looking bad here. Bullish looking chart. And then going from where we are today, you can see the new high at $1.4 billion market cap up to 26. From today, it gives you about a 22x on Rio. So not looking bad at all for Rio. It is bullish right now. The momentum is up on the macro picture of things here. So back over to the chat really quick. What's your favorite coins for this bull run? Fifi, is that a meme? Arrow, Avis, woo. Have you ever been here? Avis, welcome in. Yeah, what is the sitting over 7 million market cap now? I'll try to take a look at Fifi. Let's see, Fifi. We're gonna have to go back over to Deck Screener really quick. So how are you guys enjoying the live streams instead of the updates? The updates are short and sweet. The live streams here, we cover a whole bunch in the live streams. So we're gonna see how this is gonna help the channel grow. Arrow. Yeah, I know I got a lot of subscribers from the Arrow content. Arrow Moon Boys. Arrow was one of the ones that I was holding, and then we know what happened after that. So what am I doing? I'm looking for... Oh, that's right. We got to go over to Deck Screener. Got Deck Screener up. Can you guys see Deck Screener now? Okay, Deck Screener. We're going to go look at Fifi. I don't even know if that's on Solana, Ethereum. Fifi. You said over 7 million, so I guess this is it here. And always when I cover these meme coins, people come in here asking for them. Just be very careful. Do your research on them. Never chase green candles like this one here. Yeah, it's bullish. It has that chart. We just went over the last one. When you see this where it had a nice run, the chart came down and it pretty much bottomed out, especially if it's bottoming out like this and then made a large higher low here with the W, as you can see here. That's bullish. And then they just continued to make higher lows here, and now it's going to the moon at the moment, at least. So yeah, it looks like it had a decent run. Let's see here. Only 2,000 holders, 7 million market cap. I would imagine they're active on Twitter. I'd rather look at Solana coins because I can do that little rug check thing, because there was a new one that came out, which this has over 7,600 holders. Not bad. They're active on Twitter. Looks good. I mean, what else can I say? It looks good here. I'd imagine they have a good looking website. Let's just look up real quick. He's swinging on a swing. Yeah, the frogs and the dogs are probably going to be the big winners this cycle. Pepe's probably going to go to the moon, along with all the new dogs. So simply, let's draw a fib from the high to the low here on Deck Screener. Came above, next candle perfectly getting stuck at the 786 at 1.7. You're at 1.6 at the moment. So until you get over 1.75, You could have a move back down to this area that was resistance, support, and then potentially now support once again down to 1.3. So as long as you're below that price there, then look for this thing to pull back 17%. If it stays bullish, then I'm sorry, I almost laughed. I think my son hit his head or his hand on the wall playing the VR. But if it gets over 0.175, then the next stop up is that previous high, a 31% move, and then let's pull this down. We'll do this, and then we'll look at the market cap. But you can see if it comes up to the next stop, the 1618 at 3.5 pennies, 100% move here. But if we keep it simpler, just go over to the market cap here, which let me see, this thing has buyers. So, it's just like flipping a coin. There's no telling if it's going to continue to go or come all the way back down to zero. At least in my opinion. My opinion is meme coins can be good, but they're a gamble. So looking at the market cap here, if this thing hits, it's at a 7, let's say a 20 million market cap. If this thing can hit a $20 million market cap from where it is right now, in market cap at a 7 million or just over 7 million, about 185% move. If it can hit a 50 million market cap, which if it's a good project, it'll probably hit 100 million. 50 million here is a 7x, and then if you think this thing is potentially going to hit 100 million market cap sometime this cycle or overnight, whatever, about a 14x to 100 million market cap. So take it as it is. So hopefully that helped a little bit. I need to take that off. So let's go back over here, and time flies when I'm on these live streams. 2 or 3 hours goes by in a blink of an eye here. I guess it's because I'm constantly busy looking at everything here. So back over to the chat. Arrow. It was Caspa, but not anymore. You're not bullish on Caspa anymore? Caspa's a very bullish looking chart. Polyswarm. Thought you were going to say Litecoin. VR. Nice. I've been wanting to try that. Oh, you've never had a VR? Yeah, the VR is fun. And it gives you a good workout. If you want a good workout, just play a VR game, shooting game, or anything. I have a boxing game on mine to where me and my oldest son play. I can't even stand up after I boxed 3 rounds. And it's kind of cool because it has to where you can, I can't remember what it's called now, but you can take away the background of everything. So whatever room you're in, say you're in the living room, the boxer's in your living room. That's all you see. The boxer in your living room like normal. And you just box. And then you go try to hide behind the couch so he doesn't hit you. Because you can't stand up anymore. Boxing is rough. That is brutal. So what are we looking at? No one's really asking for anything. Let me go look at Elon, and then Elon to the moon. I'm very bullish on Elon. Elon, where are we at? Even though Elon is an older one, do you guys think the older dogs like Elon and Shiba are gonna have a nice, decent run, or you think not? I don't know. Oh, Elon's on the other thing. Excuse me. But yeah, look at the Caspa chart here. I mean, it's not going to go up forever. It is going to have a large correction at some point, but the fact that we're in a bull market now, if it doesn't ever go down and it continues the structure here, it may have a nice run But we do have our chart here, $5, 124 billion market cap, and it did come down once again. I guess we'll just cover Casper really quick. About a 30, almost a 34x on Casper to hit $5 this cycle. But yeah, we went over this last time. Caspa, this wick here on this candle, no matter where you look at it at, it broke this previous low here. Now, you don't have to count this if you're counting this one, this one, this one. It's still overall, but the fact that it did break this low here is not the best looking. So we'll see what happens. But it is holding up over the 0.5 low to the high here at 14.5. So if it holds that, the price to get back over is 15.7, and then ultimately grind your way back up. But it's just doing nothing right now, to be honest. So let's go find Elon. I think Dogecoin is going to be a solid 10x play. Jasmine we go over all the time. Potential head and shoulders pattern here. It's going to fall off the table soon, back down to 0.08. Fill the gap, and if it ends up coming back down this far, about a 54% drop, even more than that now. If this is going to play out on Jasmine, that would be the best buying opportunity if you're bullish on Jasmine, which I am. I think Jasmine's going to $1. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but I believe in it. And I don't even own any. I don't own anything right now. I used to own Jasmine, but not anymore. Getting sidetracked again. What are we looking for? Oh, I already passed it. Doge Elon Mars. So Elon, I don't know. Let's look at Elon here. Let's go back out to the weekly. Large red candle on Elon here, but you can see if you zoom out, it is still slightly making higher lows here. So we are still bullish with the market structure in regards to that. Let's go back down to the 3-day. So as long as you don't break the structure here, you don't break this low, and it doesn't go any lower than about 116. We're at 122 at the moment. If it can hold the market structure here, we have a shot at going right back up from where we are now. It is down below. I believe that was the 786 retracement, this green line here, low to the high. So it is struggling right now, but it is still holding the market structure. That's what I would say. So, you know, it could very well be the bottom on Elon, low to the high, final support, the very tiny market structure we have here. It already wicked down, almost came down and broke that, but it's holding up. So if this is the bottom, it could be the bottom to where it's never going to come back here ever again. It's going to get back over the 786, grind its way, get back over the 618, then eventually the macro 236 at 20, and go to the moon. And I've mentioned this before, that when Elon, if it's going to repeat what it did in the past, when it turns bullish, it just turns on all the burners, because it just went completely straight vertical, as you can see here. I think that's what's going to happen again. Once it finally goes, it's too late. You missed out on Elon. So potentially the bottom is in on it. Now, with that being said, where is this thing going to end up? My target is, I think it's guaranteed, but that is my opinion because I'm bullish on Elon. Let me move this to see if we're at where we're at. So we pretty much didn't move. Let me move that out of the way. But from where we are right now in price, if that is the bottom off of that structure, just below that 786, then the 53x up to the 1272, I think this 5066 level, that's the target. That's where she's headed to. A slightly higher high, and that first target there, and a decent 50x plus for a $3.6 billion market cap. If you want to be more bullish on Elon, up to the 1414 at 401, you know, it could be the case. It could be headed to E to zero on the price. A 87.5x and a $5.4 billion market cap. And then if you think it's going to hit a 10 billion plus market cap, you can see 11 billion to the 1618 takes you up to 402. And from today on Elon, which it very well could, a 171x on Elon here. But yeah, I think once Elon finally does end up being bullish and going, and whenever it's going to be, it's just going to go completely straight up like it did last time. But that is my opinion, and it is an older coin, so we'll see what happens. If I can, I'm going to get in on Elon, but I need to make some money first before I can throw some money at this. I want a nice little fat bag of Elon to go to the moon. Let me go back over to the chat here. Hopefully everyone's still here. 7 watching. Yeah, we don't got as much as we did during the day, but I appreciate you guys on here. Evening, have we looked at Caspa? Chris, welcome in. Yeah, we just went over Caspa. Most coins never hit all-time highs again. Yeah, she would probably go crazy, and a bunch of others. I don't remember what it is on SHIB, but I think SHIB's good for a 10x or so. I'd have to go look at the chart, but we cover it every once in a while on the channel here. Thoughts on Brett? I like Doge too. Doge, I've said this many times. If you want a solid 10x, almost guaranteed, just buy Dogecoin. If all you need is a 10x, just put your money into Dogecoin. And there's a lot of others that are almost guaranteed to do 5 to 10x's. But I think Dogecoin, just because it's Dogecoin, I think a 10x is just definitely going to happen. So if I had no other choice and there wasn't that many to choose from, which there's a million things to choose from, I would just dump all my money into Dogecoin and get my 10x and leave at that point. You don't own any coins, OG? No, I do not. I've owned some in the past. I had Jasmine and Arrow recently, but I had to end up selling them. I went over this in a couple of upstreams. I said upstream again. Damn. Live streams ago. Yeah, I actually got laid off and things happened. For about 5 months I didn't have a job, so bills piled up and just things happened. So when Arrow was going to zero, I actually had to sell my position. So I sold at a loss and never got back in. And it doesn't matter anyway because that money's gone. Had to pay things off. But now I'm back to working again, so hopefully before next spring I get some money to get back in. And I'm gonna get back in because I can't do this forever. I gotta make money this cycle. I wasn't prepared last cycle. I'm prepared with the knowledge of this cycle, but no money, if that makes sense. ARB, did I miss anything here? We went over Dogelon, Caspa, Jasmine really quick. DIA, do you think it will hold its price point? Jose, welcome in. Jared Davis, ARB. All right, let me start on those two. Yeah, everyone liked the stream here, so we can get some more people in here. Maybe that'll get the algorithm to push it out to more people. I don't know. ARB. What is ARB? ARB. Oh, Arbitrum? We gotta go to the other list here. I haven't looked at Arbitrum in forever. Yeah, Arbitrum's a new one from the last, I don't remember, did it come out last bull cycle or right after it? But Arbitrum's probably going to be a big player, even though it looks like it's been going to zero here. So let me switch this, let's fix the chart here, see what is being respected. And we could even, this is the Coinbase chart. You can get this on Coinbase? I did not know that. I did not know that. So let's see. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to see if we need to do it on log or non-log. It all depends. Well, you know what? It made a new high, so we can't even go by that high. I don't know what I'm thinking. So we're just going to go from this high. Okay, now you can see where it's being respected at. Came down, the 382 level, support back here, turned resistance, came down. Now the 236 is acting as that resistance. So until you get back over 64, you're at 54 at the moment. The bottom is technically not in, but as pretty much everything else in the market, the same thing is happening once again here. You can see the giant wick and the lower highs. So as long as this is in play on Arbitrum here, that's bullish. So what we can simply do is pull that back, draw a tiny fib on the chart. So when you get over 64.5, you can confirm the bottom is in. And if we draw a fib from the high to the low, you can see the price came down low to the high, hit the 618 at 51, got a nice bounce. It's back over the 0.5 at 54. Once you get back over 57, then you could be bullish on the price action here, and it'll probably move up and get back over the macro 236 and continue the structure here of the higher highs and the higher lows. So you'll probably have the price, if it holds up here, break through the macro 236 here at 64, have a nice decent candle, then a little pullback to hold the support, making the market structure, and then you'll go up at that point. So that's probably what's in play here. So just keep an eye on those prices. Now let me get that off really quick, or you know what, let me just back this up, make it easier on us. And how high is this thing going to potentially go from where it is now, which it is a great buying opportunity. High to low, down below the 236, some bullish market structure going on here. How can you not be bullish on the price to go up on this thing? I'm bullish. I guess I'm a, what do they call it? I guess I'm a moon boy. I think the bottom's being put in on pretty much everything, and I think it may not happen overnight, but we're grinding our way up. And then next year is going to be so bullish, we're not going to know what to do with ourselves here. And hopefully I'm in that camp to where I have some money in the game, and I am happy to. Like someone on the last couple of live streams, or the last live stream, said he had 50K invested in the market, and he had some good picks. And I told him, you know, if I had that in the market, I would be so happy for the rest of the year, because I'm bullish. I guess I'm a moon boy. I think, you know, if you had 50K divided up into the right coins, you made it. That's all I can say is you made it. So looking at this thing here, let's pull up the measurement. I don't know if you can hear that screaming in the background, but that was my daughter screaming and laughing. They're so loud. So if this thing comes up to a new high on Coinbase to 388 from where we are right now at 55, that is a 7x. Let me hurry and pull up the, making sure you guys can still see everything. Yeah, man, hopefully you make some money this bull run so you can get back on this. Yeah, I hope so. Trying my best. That's why I do this YouTube thing when I'm off work, and then when I'm not doing YouTube, I'm either working around the house or I'm at work. Gotta grind away to make this happen. So, sidetracked here. What am I looking for? Oh, okay. We're looking at Arbitrum. ARB. So Arbitrum on Coinbase is sitting at a 2 billion market cap. Really? I thought Arbitrum was bigger than this. Wow. I may have to look into Arbitrum. Put it on the list. Put it on the list so when I get $5 I can throw it at Arbitrum. Get a little 10x out of it. So Arbitrum, if this thing hits the new high for a 7x at 388, so let's plug in 388. That will give, nobody typed that in. What the hell? Why did it type? What is happening? I'm typing in 388 and it's typing in 3 and about 1,000 sevens. Okay. Okay, we're just going to keep it at that. $13.7 billion market cap to do a 7x to that level. So 13.7, we're going to go with that. It just came up with 380. I couldn't put 388 in for some reason. I have no idea why. So yeah, Arbitrum looks good for a good play. It may go way higher than that. A very low market cap at the moment and a lot of room to run. If it only comes up and does a 786 retracement and gets stuck at this level, which all back here was support, would be heavy resistance, you're at least guaranteeing yourself a 3x. So probably a guaranteed 3x on Arbitrum, and if it goes up there, you know, it goes up there. So what else are we looking at here? Did I turn the music back down? I hope I did. Yeah. Alright, so looking at... Let me go back over to the chat here. What are you guys talking about? DIA. Let's go LCX, DIA, and ABT. Yeah, on the live stream earlier, we covered a lot of those. ABT, LCX. I don't know if I did DIA, but we've been looking at that a lot lately. 13 people here now. So if I missed anybody, welcome in. I appreciate it. We're all trying to make it together here. I have 15K invest as my first bull run. Hopefully it does me good. Yeah, not bad. If I had 15K in the market and that's all I had, I'd be extremely happy. Pick the right coins and you can't go wrong. You don't have 15K all on Litecoin, do you? Litecoin Moon Boy here. What are we looking at? DIA. Let me go look at DIA really quick here. DIA to the moon. DIA. DIA. Is it still moving or is it getting stuck? What are we looking at? Oh, someone asked for Marinade the other day. Maybe I need to go look at Marinade. Oh, DIA still not moving. It's still sitting in the same spot. I go back to the weekly chart. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still bullish here. Let me look at the monthly. Yeah, see, if you zoom out to the monthly chart, high, low, it is over the 382. So as long as you're over the 74.5, it's at 85 right now. You're macro bullish. Is it going to continue to push? I do not know. The momentum is up. You can clearly see that on the stock RSI on the monthly here. Go back to the weekly. The weekly's bullish. 3 days bullish. So, you know, it's hard to say. I remember back in the day covering BLZ, Blue Zell, however you say that one. I remember it was running, and you know, that was when I was less experienced, and it had some giant wicks coming in, and I was like, that's the top, it's going down. And then right after I made that video the same week, I believe, it just kept going. So can't really go by, you know, acting like you know what's going to happen. So higher high off of here over the macro 382 at 40 or 74.5. As long as you're over that, macro bullish. You got the market structure intact here. So just keep it that simple. It's bullish right now. If it's going to continue to run, what I can do, I think I did this before, but since it is holding this wick here and it's still pretty much in the same spot as last time, we can simply draw from the low to the high here, and you can see we're still above the 236 at 70. So 70 up to 75, this thing's bullish to continue pushing. And if we, yeah, there's no reason to pull that down. So we'll just keep it that simple. It's either going to continue to run. The next resistance is 110, as long as you stay over this 74.75. So if it continues to stay bullish here, which let me go down to the smaller time frames. Yeah, it looks good right now. So if it continues to run here over that 382, it should move up another 30% to your next resistance here. And how high is it going to go this cycle? I don't think it's going to go right now, even though it is running. You can see we did mark this out in the last couple of times we looked at it. If it comes to a new high up here up to 1272 at 14 at 1.5 billion market cap, and from today that would be a 16.5x on your investment. And then if it hits only the 786 retracement to a 314 million market cap, 284, 285, 786, about a little over 3x on your investment to that level there. So not bad. So the same thing here, if you guys notice, this is a front runner, I guess, but the uptrend was clearly broken potentially back tested, just as we've seen on everything. Let me go ahead and draw this on the chart. So broken, tested, came down, and this is what we've been covering a lot lately. High to the low. Wow, are you kidding me? Look at this. Low to the high. This is what we're seeing on everything right now. Broke the uptrend, came down to the 786, wicked below it, held it perfectly at 28, started to form the higher lows as you can see here, and after that she's going to the moon. So this is what we're expecting soon, I would say, on a lot of things, because it's doing the exact same thing. So this is kind of a picture of the future here of everything we've been looking at. So not bad here to see that. That makes me even more bullish. I'm glad we looked at that. So looking good for DIA here and the rest of the market. But not everything's going to go up like this that fast. They can, but they may not. They still may grind away for another couple of months. Because I still think maybe early next year, early spring is when we're going to start doing this for real on everything. So yeah. Back over. Let me go look at the chat here. DIA is a beast. Keeps going up. Yeah. Hopefully, if you own it, hopefully this thing keeps going for you. I have 15. Oh yeah, I don't have 1K on Litecoin. I have PNG, Velodrome, and Ondo, and very little Polyswarm. Those aren't bad. Those are all bullish. PNG's still gearing up to make a nice, decent run soon. Velodrome's been holding the uptrend forever. Looks good. Ondo, I don't remember. Polyswarm's a good pick. So what else do I have on my... Oh, we did Alien Base, Elon, Rio, Boson. Alright, the last one I have on my list that I need to look at is Dragon Chain. I don't know if any of you guys know about Dragon Chain. But I also have here marked on my little WordPad list here are just notes, so I remember from my research of where I think the market is going. Bitcoin, from what I have wrote down here, I think the market cap of Bitcoin is going to go to 3 to 4 trillion, and the overall crypto market's probably going to 11 trillion for the all total crypto market cap this cycle. And BTC is going to 180 to 220K, in my opinion. And we'll look at the BTC chart in just a little bit. I think someone asked for that. So yeah, Bitcoin to the moon. What are we looking at? Dragon Chain. What is the ticker for Dragon Chain? I have it wrote down, I think. DRGN. Let me look at Dragon Chain and then I'll go back over to the chat here and see what we got going on. DRGN. I know I've looked at Dragon Chain before, but I don't see a chart for it. You know what? I can fix that easily. No, I can't. Damn. Not as smart as I thought I was. Dragon Chain. Damn, it's not popping up. Does anyone know the ticker to Dragon Chain? Oh, DRGN. That's what I said. 8 million market cap on Dragon Chain. And if you guys noticed, I put some of these that we're covering in the thumbnail for this live stream. I thought it was hilarious. You had Elon and Milady and Dragon Chain sleeping there and Pepe creeping around. So Dragon Chain, DRGN. That's what we typed in. Guess I don't have a chart for it. Either that or the internet's messing up. Okay, we're just gonna have to pick one up. Glassnode, Tether USD, Poloniex. I guess we'll just check out this chart really quick. Yeah, we'll just leave it at Dragon Chain. Oh wow, There's no way this is the chart. This is Dragon Sun. What is happening? Okay, I know I've looked at Dragon Chain before, but it's just not popping up. Dragon Sun. Okay, I'm going to have to just scroll down the list here and find it. It's going to be down here somewhere. Okay, here we go. Dragon Chain, Tether, Gate.io. There's the chart. Why didn't that just pop up first? I could have just went to the D's in my list. Everything's in alphabetical order. Forgot. Wow, what the hell's going on here? Jeez. Is that a classic Bart Simpson here? Formed the Bart Simpson, complete Bart Simpson, and fell off the table. That could be a Bart Simpson. If I knew how to draw, I would draw it in there. But yeah, Bart Simpson right in here. So, when is the last time we looked at this thing? It's all the way back in April of 2021. We're going to go out to the monthly chart because this thing is probably better explained on the monthly. Yeah, high back in 2021 to the low, came up perfectly to the 618 at 8 pennies on all these monthly candles, stuck perfectly, came down, and it looks like it's trying to hold the 236. Let me just scoot this over. So stuck at the 382, over the 236. So as long as you're below 027, you're down 25% on the week here. Then of course that does put in play coming back down to the 236 area below that 382 at 14 and dropping about 40%. So this is the monthly chart, by the way. Since I know what I'm looking at now, let me go ahead and pull this up. We'll draw a fib, which this one is not even accurate. If it will move, there we go. It doesn't change it too much, but there we go. But draw a fib on the Bart Simpson here. And you can see low, high, 786 final support level at 009. It's so crazy how that works. And now you're moving up. So you're holding the market structure, double bottom, high or low off of this wick, off of that final support over the 618, over the 0.5 or right at the 0.5 right now. You're trying to hold this 2.2 level where you're at right now. If you hold that, next stop is getting over the 382 at 2.8. So could be time to be bullish if it holds here. If it falls below 2.2, then it is coming back down, which would still hold the market structure here. So even if the price drops that big drop down to here, clearly still holding up. So even with Dragon Chain here, bottom is being put in my opinion. Now with that said, how high is this thing going to go? We're going to get into that really quick since we're looking at it. So if it comes up to $1.53, so let's bring this back up. Dragon Chain is at an 8 million market cap. If it comes up to $1.53, that's going to give you a market cap of half a billion rather, at 560 million. So 560 million. We're going to write that down really quick here. Then I'll get back over to the chat. 560 million market cap on Dragon Chain to hit a new high this cycle, which I know nothing about Dragon Chain. It may not ever make it up here, but that's not even a billion market cap. And that's a huge move from today on Dragon Chain, a 67.5x on your investment. That's a massive move if it can make it there. So let's say if it only hits the 786 retracement this cycle, that's still up to 17 pennies, a 7.5, almost an 8x on your investment. So not bad wherever this thing's going to end up. Not bad at all. But like I said, I know nothing about Dragon Chain, but it could be a good little play here. If it only comes back up to the 618 where it got stuck on all of these weekly candles here. Decent little 3.5x up to 8 pennies, which is probably very possible from where it is right now. But just looking at the overall chart, in a bull run, the market structure, I could clearly see this thing doing this. Hitting that 17-cent range and coming back if that's all it's going to do. And like we already went over, that's a decent move here. 7.5x on your investment from today. if it only does this bull market, which is possible. We'll see what happens. So with that being said, let me get back over to the chat here. I have, okay, I already read that. OG Brian Overholzer, welcome in. Did I say that right? Overholzer. CSPR. What is CSPR? Is that Casper? Crypto Scotty, what's up? Tangent King Hot Dog likes Dragon 2. Who's King Hot Dog? Ghost. What time during the week is your live chat, Jared? It just depends on work and everything else. I'm new to it, so I'm trying to get better at notifying you guys or putting up the things so you can know when it's coming. But it doesn't always play out. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to try to live stream before lunch, before noon in the morning, to see how this goes. Because we're here at night, we've had not too many people. The last couple of streams, we've had up to 45, 50 people come in. And at that point, the chat's just going and where people are asking for everything, and it's very hard to keep up. So when there's a lot of people in here, not now, but when there's a lot of people in here, just so you guys are aware, if you want me to really look at something and not skip it, you're going to have to send a super chat. That's the only way I can see it. And that's the only way I'll guarantee look at it when there's a lot of people in here. But not right now. There's only 18 people in here. But what do we want to look at? CSPR. CSPR. What is that? Pretty sure we got a chart for it. It may be a little older. Oh, there it is. It just popped up. No, that's. I think I just added that. Casper Labs. Oh yeah, Casper Labs. Curve. I forgot about Curve DAO. Whoa. Let's fix the chart here. So do you guys regularly watch the updates on the channel here? And do you get notified for them? So I don't know if it's just people that are bullish on the project are watching them, or I guess if everybody that was subscribed to the channel watched them, I'd be getting 8,000 views a video, but that's just not happening. That would be nice, but that's just not happening. So Casper here, from the last time we looked at it, I don't know if these market caps are correct. I'll have to recheck them. But it broke the previous low. That's not a good look. And it's coming down, or it is down, potentially bottoming out. So what we can do here is, what we're going to have to do is draw. Well, first no, we're going to have to redo it because it's made a new low. So we're going to have to pull this down here to this new low. We're just going to have to redo the market caps here. We are going to look to see if this is the potential bottom, which it could be. But the way we do that is simply we have our high to the low. You can clearly see we didn't use this large scam wick on this chart. We went from this pullback, or the move down off of that scam wick, and then the first pump up, it just got scooted over here. But if we simply go, let's see if this is being respected from the low here to the high. Let's see if we hit any form of a level here. No, we're not on anything, so that doesn't tell us anything. We're down below the 1618. Okay, so really all we can do is go by the chart here, high, and if this is going to be the bottom, which you can clearly see if we zoom. Let's pull that there. All right, let me pull this down. Let me go down to a smaller time frame here. But you can clearly see, kind of like the rest of the market, it's doing the same type of market structure where it's still making the higher lows here. So it could be a bottom being put in. If it's not the bottom, it's going to continue to go to zero. So if it is the bottom, we'll just chart it as it is now, but going low to the high, Low, high, 786 retracement. It's crazy how that works out like that, down to this 1 penny range. So 1 penny could have been it. It's back over the 0.5 here. Once you get back over 1.2, you're at 1.23 right now. You need to get over 1.28 on this shorter time frame. You can see support here will be resistance. So once you get over that, you can be bullish on this thing to push back up. So that's really all I can say on that. And then not until you get back over 2 pennies is it confirmed that this is the bottom. But it very well could be. Now with that being said, let's just go ahead and look and get a market cap here. Let me go back out to the weekly chart just so we can see this a little bit better. And from where you are today, where maybe the bottom is in, if it comes up to a new high at the 1272, that is a 45x on your investment, up to 56 cents. So we're going to pull this up. We're going to look at the, what is it, Casper. What is the CSPR? That's what I thought. Oh, is it Casper Network? Casper Labs, Casper Network. And this thing right now is 153 million market cap. If this thing comes up to our chart, if that is the bottom at 56.8, so we're going to punch that in really quick, 0.568, that will give you the market cap of exactly 7 billion and the 45x that we just went over. So 7 billion market cap up to this level here. So that's what we got on Casper Network here. 7 billion. We'll leave it at that. That's simple. So hopefully that helped a little bit. And hopefully that's the bottom for this thing, that 1 penny. Which I've noticed that a lot. A lot of things hit a penny, that was the bottom. Or a lot of things broke down below a penny, and that's the big price to get back over. So that could very well have been the bottom on Casper here. Back over to the chat. 14 people still in here. King Hot Dog read that. GHST, yeah, we can look at that, David. We used to cover that all the time on the channel, but just didn't get the views. I don't get notifications. I just look up to see if you posted. Yeah. What's up, Moel? He says, yo. How you doing? So we're going to go look at GHST really quick here. GHST. But yeah, for the few people that are in here, please go hit the like button on the video here. I don't like to say that. I say that all the time, but I'm just trying to get the algorithm to look at me again. It doesn't want to have anything to do with me since it banned me from making money. But we will go look at, what are we looking at? Ghost. Oh, GHST. You want me to look at it? Because it is in the GHST, I believe it's in the thumbnail for the live stream here. GHST. It's been a minute since we looked at that one. GHST. Let's see what's going on with this one. Avagache, I believe this one is. What was that? Glimmer. You guys remember Safe Moon? Whatever happened to Safe Moon? Did that thing disappear? Yet again, uptrend was broken. Price came down. The green line here, it looks a little too low to be a 786, but it could be. Yeah, I don't know what that green line is. 786 is right with the 236, so you're just below that. But ignoring that, clearly double bottom here, higher low, market structure is intact, even though you're pulling back. What we'll have to do with this one here is pull up this and then draw a tiny fib on the chart. Down on the 3-day candles here on little old GHST. It's low, high, 618 is holding. And you can even technically from that low draw it to this one here. And then you can see low, high, It's on or right above that point 0.5 level. And then, you could draw a million different fibs on, depends on what time frame you're on. So it's just kind of like pick and choose. We can even go from the low here to the high, and you can see you dip down below, but now you're holding these 618. So if you want to go with this, you're at 94. As long as you're above 93, the next big price to get over would be 104. Once you get over 104, you're back to being bullish, but you could still even drop down to this level here and still hold the higher low scenario on this overall market structure, which could very well even be where it is now on the 618 here. So yet again, just kind of pick your poison of where you want this thing to hold up. But overall, looks to be forming bottom formation, and we'll see what happens here. So it could very well hold over that level and continue grinding its way back up. So with that being said, I do not know why this green line is there, so we're just going to take that off and simply say, not looking too bad on the market structure here. And how high is this thing going to end up going? The first thing we will do is pull up our measurement to get a sense of how much of a move it's going to do. 5.5x up to the 1272 new high here on, what are we doing? Oh, so let's get that off. Here on GHST, if it's going to hit a $5.32, let me bring this up on that other website here. GHST, and this thing is currently at a $48 million market cap. So if it makes it up here to 532, that will give us a market cap, a market cap of 271 million. So we'll just go ahead and write that one down. I guess it has been a minute since we covered GHST here on the channel, because we didn't have anything written down. So what did I say? 271. Let's do this a little faster. 271 million. And then if we pass that, you can see we'll just go up to the 1618 at 940. So 940 on Ghost here. It's not working well with me. All right, that'll give you roughly a 481 million market cap. So not even a $500 million. So 481 million. We'll just write that down. 481 million. So the new high at the 1272, 5.5x, and if it makes it all the way up here and hits this almost $500 million market cap to $9, maybe it hits $10 to the 1618, you're looking at that $500 million, 8.5 or 9.5x, almost a 10x on Ghost here to make it up to there. Oh, now look, we have $1 billion market cap here. So I didn't even see that. So if it makes it up to the 2272 at 27, that's where you get just over $1 billion market cap on GHST here. And that would be from the 10x, you're looking at a good 29x on your investment from where you are today with the potential bottom formation in play. So hopefully that helped on Ghost there. So what's up? Anyone new coming in here? Disclosure Crypto. Mo just got out of work. Hope y'all are doing good. Yeah, we're doing good. Just kind of hanging out here, looking at different things. Yeah, I had to go to work earlier for not very long. I'm off tomorrow. I work tomorrow evening, and then I work for like 5 days straight. So live streams will be just when I can get to them. Someone asked that earlier. Thanks. Yeah, you're not done. You're not done it for a while. Yeah. Aleph, CTX, Seam, and Well. I don't think I've ever heard of Well. Okay, I already went through my chart. How long have we been streaming for? 84 minutes? Not bad. Trying to get some more people in here. So when you come in, please hit the like button for me. Not just because I need to say that like every other YouTuber out there, but the algorithm doesn't like me. I went through this whole thing to where I'm pretty much blacklisted. They stifled my ads. They instantly stole 20 or 58% of my revenue, and ever since then, I'm not making anything on the YouTube ad revenue right now. So I'm waiting for the algorithm to fix itself, which from looking and doing research, it takes a long time. Still not there, so I would just suggest if you hit the like button and we could do these streams, maybe it'll help fix the algorithm a little bit faster here. But yeah, Brian Brin, thanks for all your great analysis. Shipping and ACH. Alchemy pays going to 60 cents this cycle. CTX we're bullish on that. So let's start with Aleph. I know we've looked at that one before. Did I spell that right? Is this it on Coinbase? Aleph. I believe this is Aleph IM. Yeah. Yet again, look. Every chart we go on. Why is that like that? I don't know why that's moved. That's a very steep uptrend, by the way. But ultimately, wherever you draw this at, it broke it. It appears to have back tested it once it broke it here. Came down, hit the 0.5, bounced, hit it, and then came all the way down. But then yet again, let's scoot this over. You can clearly see the same exact market structure is forming here. Higher highs, higher lows off of the wick. So everything's pretty much copying everything else right now, market structure wise. And the fact that everything is hitting the support levels, if we draw a low to the high, makes me even more bullish here for a bottom in. So if this is the bottom of the market and I can't get in for another couple of months, that's just sad. Because we're looking at the bottom right now. We're going to look back when we're on the moon and be like, yep, that was the bottom. And it's good because right now nobody wants to touch crypto. Everybody's bearish. Every time BTC pulls back, everyone starts crying. But yeah, didn't quite hit the 786, but you can see the 618 held. And we're trying to grind here. But looking on the overall larger fib here, if this was the bottom, it's over the 382, over the 0.5, getting stuck at the 618. So if it holds up market structure here and off of this nice bounce and off of the higher lows here, if it holds up, the next big stop is the 618 at 19, an 18% move, and then potentially a good breakout there or over 28. It doesn't always have to happen at the 618. So it appears we do have our market caps marked out on this one. Let me move this up to where we are today. And if this thing hits the 1618 at pretty much $2, that will give you $500 million market cap and a little over a 12x. And then if you think it's going to hit the multi-billion market cap, 2.2 here to $9 to the 2272, that's going to take you up here and give you a decent 56.5, almost a 57x from today, where the bottom was potentially put in back here, and it's going up and sideways from here on out and then up at some point. So not bad on that one there. So what do we got going on? You guys are asking for these, or y'all just saying what you have? We went over Swiftcoin, XCN, Fort. I don't remember if I looked at Fort, CTX, Fort. All of these we're bullish on. I'll just go through them real fast. I don't think we have a chart for Seam and Well. I'll have to add that to the list. So CTX and Fort really quick here. So what are you guys doing on Saturday night? I know you said you just got off of work. But what do you guys really or usually do when you're off? Just chill at home? Probably just sit and stare at your portfolio. Probably. So what are we looking at? PNG, I can see it right here. We're not going to go over it too much, but we've been going over it. We went over it earlier in the live stream. Same market structure, wick, holding up in this large pattern here. As long as you're over 21, Once this thing breaks over 30, she's going to the moon, which is a move probably up to the measured move to the 2272 at 222 here. And just like last time, out of the last pattern and the last run here, it did what I think it did. I can't remember now. It did about an 8 or 9x, I believe, or something like that. So once again, 8, 9, 10x is going to do out of this pattern here, because we can see when Pangolin runs hard, it runs hard, goes straight up. Fort, or maybe I'm thinking I did the updates today. I did like 4 or 5 updates today. Ample fourth. I forgot about ample fourth. Oh yeah, someone asked for Brett earlier. Let me do Brett. I forgot about Brett. All right, so this, we have the green lines on the chart. I would imagine it's the 618 or 786, depending on where you draw. So simply. So if we draw from here to the high here, let's see what we got going on. So that one matches up with the 786. We're below the 786. And then this one here, I would imagine it's probably the low here, which also could be this. Or it's just a macro area. You can see all the support here, here. So maybe that's what this one is. It hit it once again. But if you clearly look at the overall chart, it's an area of volume and support. So a lot of volume in this area here, as you can see, and it hit it once again. So that could very well have been the bottom at 11 pennies. So as long as you're holding the 11, you need to get back over 12, up to 12 and a half. Once you do that, get over 12 and a half, that will confirm bottom is in, and we can focus on moving up, which you can see the 382 and a 618 here at 16. And once the price holds over 11, gets over 12, 12 and a half here, that is a move up of about 10%. The next big stop would be that 618, 382, a 40% move. And then you could be once again bullish on Fort here once you get back over 16 here. But Fort, yeah, is another good one. Same thing, broke the uptrend, back tested it, came down, and hopefully we're bottoming out here. And Fort, how high is it going to go? Let's get back to the weekly chart here just so we can see it better. Which Fort here, just zooming out, good looking chart. It's done nothing. Of course, we're not going by the scam candle over here. We've been doing that forever on Fort. So if Fort is going to come up here and hit the 1618, a 642 million market cap, that gives you $1.37 here. If it only comes up to 75 cents and does a new high here, still a decent 6x on your investment just to come up to this 1272. I think the fact that it's on Coinbase, low market cap, this is definitely going to happen. So if you wanted a guaranteed 6x, maybe Fort's your play here. I don't see why it would not. And then of course we went over that one. And then if you think it's going to be extremely bullish and break past this previous scam candle high, the 2272, $4, 2 billion market cap, and a 34.5x on your investment here. So not bad. Now these prices we go over are not guaranteed, most of them, the higher targets. It just depends on the market cycle. One thing I always compare these to is Cardano. Cardano, I remember when it was like, I think it was like 12 cents, 6 cents, something like that when I first bought it. I don't remember when. I bought it very early. But everyone was talking about it. I was bullish on it. I got caught up into the Cardano ADA hype, and it ran and it went to what, $3 and something cents. So same thing here. We're sitting at 11 and a half pennies on Fort. Do you really think this thing's going to hit $4? That's what you got to ask yourself. Is it really going to hit $4? So there's that. So I'm not bearish on it. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm being as honest as I can be with my opinion. So we looked at Swift, Fort. Thanks for all we need to do. Shipping and CTX. Deso. Didn't we look at Deso last time? Is Deso? We'll look at it. Well, Moonwell. Oh, Moonwell. Wake and bake. CTX here. So let's see here. CTX. Oh, we need to look at Brett. I keep forgetting someone asked for Brett. Like I said, sometimes it gets hard to keep up with everything that's going on. All right, CTX here. So high to the low, broke the uptrend. It is holding the 382, so you're bullish over 210. You're currently at 213. I believe this is another one that probably hit a good retracement level, high to the low. Not perfectly, it's down below the 0.5. It hit the 618, the wick, the market structure, so it looks good here. So just ignoring that because it looks good. Potential bottom in over the 382, you're bullish. A couple of prices to watch on CTX is the 191 million up to the new high at 28. Gives you a decent almost 13x on your investment. A 288 million market cap takes you up to 43 for a 20x. And then the $500 million mark, $78, 1618, a 35.5, almost a 36x here. And then these are the targets you take profit, and you let a moon bag, maybe your initial ride, because you never know. CTX to a 3.5 billion market cap, some point in the future after you made your profit, 530 bucks will get you a 243x on CTX. So not bad for a future price. Well, Moonwell. Good night, fam. Can you chart Ron, please? Ron. Didn't we look at Ron? Deso, CTX, XCN Fort we did. Let's do shipping and ACH really quick. Just because I have charts for these already. Because I honestly don't know how long I can be on here. I wanted to stream all night, but I can hear them in there doing something with the kids. It smells like they're cooking something. Not good. It smells like they're cooking some kind of cake or funnel cake or something. I'm too old to be eating that crap. So what are we looking at? Shipping. Shipping we used to cover, low market cap on Coinbase. Not really covering it lately, just doesn't get the views. But yet again, broke the uptrend, came down. Our green support box here held. It's over the 236 as long as you're over 0049. You are currently at 5.1. The bottom is confirmed being in, which it didn't even come back down below that ever. So it looks good here. Do you guys agree that it looks like the bottom of the market's being put in here? After we were bullish and we moved up, we retraced back, broke up trends, and everything's doing the same exact thing here. So it looks good here. I would keep it that simple. As long as you're over 4.9, bottom is technically in. The big price to beat is the 382 at 009 here. And you can be bullish after that price on shipping here. But just due to the fact that it's on Coinbase and it is a low market cap, those are two positive things there on a lot of things we cover. So to come up here to the 1272, just under a billion market cap to 41, it's going to give you a decent 82x on your investment. So that's a huge move there. And that's a billion, not even a billion market cap. So for a Coinbase one. And if it only does a 786 retracement, which is probably going to do up to 5 pennies from where it is now, 5 pennies would be a good price to take profit. A easy 10x here for shipping if it's going to hit that. More conservative prices to take profit is the 618 at 2.5 pennies and a decent 4.5, almost a 5x. So not bad. Shipping could be a potential rollover play too, in my opinion. So that's done. Let's go look at ACH here. ACH. We went over this one in the last live stream and the previous live stream, I believe. So yet again, uptrend was broken, back tested, downtrend in play, broke the downtrend, back tested it. Market structure in play here off of this here. Looks good. You're over the macro 236 at 016 here. You're down 8% on the week, but you're just simply back testing the trend here, from what I gather. But looks good here. As long as you're over this, the price to beat is 2.7. Once you get over 2.7, you're macro bullish on ACH here. I'm bullish on ACH from today. If it only comes up and does a 786 retracement and you only hit about 11 and a half pennies, that gives you a 6x on your investment. I think that's definitely going to get hit. So yet another one here, potential guaranteed 5 or 6x here. Not bad. So there's a lot of good plays out there if you're just needing a 5 to 10x. There's so many different options in my opinion. So if you have the money, the right amount of money, and you just need a 5 to 6x, maybe a 10x, there's so many options out there. ACH, Jasmy, Dogecoin, jeez. Just thinking about it, it seems simple, which it could be simple if you had the right money, but just to change your life or just to not struggle, just knowing that you could put your money in something and you know that you're going to get a 5 or a 10x, that's the dream right there. I don't even want to be rich. I just want to get out of the hole I'm in. That's all I want to do. I'd imagine a lot of you are the same way. You just want to get out of the hole you're in. So looking here, ACH to 60 cents, 62 here to be exact, to the 1272. This is my target. I think this is definitely going to get hit on ACH. 4.8 billion market cap and a 32.5, almost a 33x from today on your investment. And if you're not sure, take your profit out here at the 786, get a clean, solid 6x on your investment, and then let your initial investment ride to see if it is going to hit that 60 cent range. That would be my plan if I had money in ACH, definitely. So ACH there. So we got any more people in here? 11 people watching. People keep coming in and out. I know it's late. People are going to bed. People are going off to party. Whatever they're doing tonight. Are we still live? I don't see any new chats coming in here. My throat's getting really dry here. Yeah, but yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the live streams. Time flies by. We cover a lot of stuff. It's finally good to talk to you guys that have been on the channel for a long time, which I haven't seen. There's a couple of guys that are always on the channel that used to be comment on everything. They're not here. A lot of the people that I've, commented back and forth with in comments on the videos, they're just nowhere to be found. So we'll see them one day, I guess. But you guys are the new OGs, I guess, with OG Jerry here, Mo, David, all you guys. D-Stands. Who else do I remember being in here? Jared, Alex. But yeah, like I said, not as many as before, but we're still we're cooking here. Then what did we want to look at? Moonwell. Let me go pull that one up really quick here. Wait, are we still up? Yeah. I don't mind getting new charts. We get new charts for stuff I don't have to work so hard. Moonwell, here we go. Moonwell is sitting at a 92 million market cap. So let me see if I can find the Moonwell charts. Oh, I need to look at Brett first. Let me look at Brett. Where's Brett? I know we have a Brett chart. Brett's another one they shill on Twitter and all the big YouTubers, so I don't know. What are your thoughts on Brett? Do you guys think Brett is going to go to the moon? Probably. Good bullish looking chart just by looking at it here. I don't remember where we were looking at it last time. We'll just keep it here on a log scale. I'm trying to get this little squiggly line out of the way. I don't know what that is. Look at dead shrimp. So We move that. Looks like the uptrend or the downtrend was broken, being back tested. Let's simply pull this over. So high to the low, it seems to be respecting the levels here. 786 bounce back above the new high. It is coming back down, but yet again, higher lows in play here. Could very well be getting ready to go, just as we saw in that chart earlier, to where it did that and it was already running. What was that, DIA, I believe it was, front running the market out of nowhere. Low to the high, it is almost to the 618, but it hit the, or it's on the 0.5 here. So as long as you're above 8, the price to be bullish once again on this short-term price action is 8.6. And once you get over that, it may go for another new high here. So a 6% move. Once you get over that, it may come up here, which that's not even on there, right? Jeez. All right, so 8.6 still, and then maybe it comes up and blows through this 10.5 penny and makes a new high. So we'll see. But Brett, not looking bad. How high is Brett going to go? If we move this up to where we are now, I believe we have the market caps on the chart here. So Brett here, I do not know why there's green lines all over the place. Maybe this was not on log. No, that doesn't make sense, because then that takes the... Honestly, I don't know. That's the wrong thing. Anyway, we're just going to get these off. I'll just redo the market cap really quick here. So Brett here, from 8 pennies, is Brett going to go up here? Let me see. I don't even know what the market cap is for Brett. So Brett is sitting in at 816 million market cap already. Jeez. So it's almost at $1 billion. So can Brett hit a 10 billion market cap this cycle? We're just going to go to the top of the fib here. So 947 for a 115x. So if Brett hits up around $10, what is the market cap going to be? That would give you a... That's not happening. A $93 billion market cap. There's no way that's going to happen. So where is Brett going to go? What is the consensus out there? What are people saying Brett is going to hit? A $10 billion market cap? Where would 10 billion take you to? $1? 93, maybe it wicks above for a 11x. So 93 cent Brett. Let me go back over here. Yeah, that's a $9.2 billion market cap up to that level, and about a 10 to an 11x. I don't know what people are calling for on Brett, but if it hits up here 93 to $1, that's where you're looking at that potential 10 billion market cap, 9 to 10 billion market cap. So we'll just mark it at 9 for now, and then I'll have to look into it more. 9.2 billion Brett market cap will take you up to about $1. 10, 11, 12x or so. So why are people so bullish on it if it's only going there? Is it going higher than that? Let me go back to the chat. Does anyone know where Brett is going? No problem, Brian. Thanks for the updates. Shadow Frost, I'm just lurking. What's up, Shadow? I didn't know you were here. That's why you're called Shadow Frost, lurking in the shadows. Funnel cake's delicious. Take a look. Imagine AI. Yeah, Imagine AI. I was bullish on that at once. I owned a little bit on Bitmart, I believe it was. Bitmart. Can't use Bitmart anymore, so I can't buy these things early. Mexi, everything banned me because I'm American. Moon, oh yeah, Moon. We're gonna look at Moonwell, but does anybody know the price prediction that everyone says Brett's gonna hit? Because we just kind of looked at the chart, and I don't really know. Yeah, funnel cakes are delicious, but when you're trying to lose weight and not be a fat, poor man, it's not good. Not good at all. It's not good regardless when you have kids, because kids eat everything under the sun. So let's go do Moonwell real quick before I forget about it. Moonwell. And then I don't know what we'll do next. Let's see. The funnel cakes are calling my name. Might have to end the stream early and go be fat. Moonwell. Actually, at my new job, let me find the chart here. But at my new job, I do a lot of walking. And I actually lost 25 pounds over the last month and a half now. Just from simply getting off my butt. Because my previous job that I had for 20 plus years was some walking around and moving, but there was a lot of sitting in a cubicle, which was not healthy at all. But now, that I'm working and moving, I lost weight real quick. And on top of that, I take a lunch every day because it's too expensive to eat out. So I've been eating like a tuna sandwich every day with some water, some ice water. That's probably helping with the losing weight. We're getting off topic here, looking at Moonwell, back on topic for everyone. So Moonwell, where is Moonwell? Moonwell is on Coinbase also. I did not know that. Is Moonwell new? I'm on the 3-day chart and there's only like 5 candles on the screen. Wait, I'm gonna have to go back to chat. Is this the right Moonwell? Moonwell. Is this actually a new low market cap on Coinbase? I thought Moonwell was older. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Let me go to Well here. What's the market cap on Moonwell? Moonwell is a 92 million market cap on Coinbase. Okay, could be a good play. Let's look at it here. This is also what I like about doing live streams, plus, comments on the videos. You guys come up and ask me to look at something, and, sometimes they're good. Sometimes they get a lot of views and a lot of subscribers, and sometimes I add them to my list because it's bullish in my opinion. It's a good rollover play. And if you guys don't know by rollover, I mean like make money on one thing, take your profit out, let the rest ride, and then take that profit, throw it into something else that hasn't moved, and ride it up for 5 or 10x, and then just rinse and repeat, pretty much. What are we looking at? So is this the right Moonwell? It has to be. All the way down on the daily chart here. There's no price history. Is there? Let me see if there's another chart. Well, there's a KuCoin chart. Maybe the KuCoin chart's a little bit older. Moonwell, Tether, Gate.io. Gate.io has usually the older charts. Yeah, see? Moonwell. We can actually do something with this now. So if you're only looking at the Coinbase chart, I believe that's from when they listed it, and that's all. So you don't really see the whole history, which, damn, how old is Moonwell? Jeez. Let's pull this to the monthly. Higher highs, higher lows right off the bat. Not looking bad. I will put this back on weekly here in a moment, because monthly, there's a lot of things that can happen on the weekly, but also the monthly, there's a lot of stuff that can happen in a month. But higher highs, higher lows, zooming out like this, it just tells a better story sometimes. High, low, got stuck at the 0.5, came back down, held the 236 to confirm the bottom was in, and it's just sitting here over the 382 at 027, currently at 32. So you're bullish over this level here. We'll keep it that simple because it doesn't really make much of a difference if we zoom back out to the weekly here, which you can see if we just pull this up, still tells us the same exact story. Good overall bullish looking chart here with the potential bottom in, and now you're back to being bullish over this. So bullish over this, you could start hitting these higher targets very soon. So zooming back out just so we can get the market caps on the chart. So Coinbase, the market cap is 92 million. If this thing is going to run, let's pull up our measurement to see what kind of multiplier this thing's potentially going to have. So we pull this up over the 382. If it only does a 786 retracement, nice to see, an 8x. up to 27 cents. So good targets to watch: 10 cents and then 27. So you have a 8x if it only does a 618 retracement, which will be sooner than later, about a 3x up to 10. And then if it's going to hit a new high here at the 1272 at 424, you had another huge move, a 124.25x. You know, there's no guarantee that's going to get hit at all, but that's why you take profit at these levels and see if it'll hit this. So 424, what kind of market cap is that going to give on Moonwell? And I may have to get off here very soon. What did I say, 424? So 424 on Moonwell is going to give you a $12 billion market cap. So that is your moonshot play here. A 12 billion market cap over a 100x. That's where you do not let your money ride all the way up to. I mean, if you're bullish on it, by all means, but there's no guarantee. What probably is guaranteed is this 7x or 7.5, 8x up to the 786 at 27 cents. And 27 cents on this thing, 0.27, is going to give you a $767 million market cap. So that's more of a reasonable price to watch. What did I say, 676 million? Probably not. It's probably 767. It is 767. Damn it. So that's what we got on Moonwell. Not bad. Not bad for a good Coinbase play, low market cap, potential 786 retracement. Yeah, not bad at all. So back over to the chat here. Like I said, I may have to end this soon. I don't know what time it is, but I know, well, I was going to say people need to start getting in bed, but it's only 9 o'clock and my kids are off at band, not getting home until probably after midnight. Jeez. What's up, Crypto Mailman? Welcome in. I think that's the wrong one. I'm checking. Damn. Oh well, at least we got it. You talking about Moonwell? I've heard everything from 10 cents to $1.50 on bread. Okay. So maybe that dollar range, maybe it goes a little above it, but maybe that's correct. But my question is, why is the big YouTubers, why are people shilling Brett if it's only doing a 10x? That's a big question. Is it because they own a lot and they want everybody to buy in so they can dump on them? Is that what's going on here? They got popular for a moment, so they jumped on the bandwagon, loaded up their bags, and now they want all their followers to load up so they can dump on them in the bull run. Probably. Okay, it's correct. All right, Shadow. But yeah, they're teasing me. They just sent me a picture of the funnel cakes covered in what the, I don't even know. A funnel cake with all the fixings on it. Jeez. Crypto. Yeah, I know what IODEX is. We've covered it before. ICP. Blazing Gumby in the house. Blazing Gumby. Did you ever used to watch the old Gumby show? Gumby and Pokey. IODEX. Let me go. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? Orion. We've looked at Orion before. Oh, Imagine AI. Let me do Imagine AI. I think we have a chart for that. What is the ticker for Imagine AI? That is, if I remember correctly, isn't that the... I can't remember. Isn't it that the IMGN AI? Image generation AI. Let's see here. Yeah, it's the one with the pink girl. Thought I had a chart for it. Maybe not. We'll just go with the crypto chart here. At least we're building some charts. Oh my god, this thing's going to zero. Are you kidding me? Is it actually going to zero? Is there another chart? Imagine AI. We have the crypto chart, CoinX. Oh, I think I bought it on Mexi. That's where I bought it at. But I can't use Mexi anymore. All right, hold on. Let me look at the Mexi chart. Wow. So we'll just stick with the crypto chart. I can't really do anything with this. It's going to zero. We're on the monthly. If we go back to the weekly, I can try to see if it's holding on to a level, but it's going to zero at the moment. And if we draw high, low, which we can't do that because it broke the low. Wait. I think my brain is fried. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. But the overall low to the high, as long as you're down below the previous low at 007, 007, you're at 005 right now. There's no reason why this thing wouldn't continue to drop. There's nothing until you get back over that level. Establish, I don't know what to tell you. We could draw from the most recent, well, not the most recent, but this big one, low to the high, trying to see if it's catching support on anything wherever we draw this at. So if we draw from this most recent low to this high, let's see if it tells us anything. Other than that, I can't really do anything. Low to the high, it's just not on anything. So really the only thing you could do is hope that this is the bottom, which there's no telling, and draw ultimate chart high to the low. Keep it that simple, or you could even go smaller. So macro wise, until you get over almost 2 pennies, 0.18 here, there's no bottom being put in yet. And then if you wanted to get way more technical on it, go down here, high here to the low, which you can see this is pretty much getting stuck at that 236. So until you get over 0.095, the bottom's not in yet. So just keep it that simple. That's really all we can do with Imagine AI here at this point. Until it establishes a bottom, a floor, a base, whatever you want to call it, can't really do anything with it. So hopefully that helped a little bit. But if it is the bottom and it goes to the moon, it made a lower high here, but if it goes back up to where it came from, let's just see. It makes a new slightly higher high. Yeah, 13, 14, 15x maybe. I don't know. Like I said, we can't really do anything until it fixes itself. Right now it's just going to zero. We're just kind of speculating. And in my opinion, something like this where you can't really do anything with it, there's better plays out there. This would be something to gamble on and throw a little bit of money at, but other than that, could be a big thing, but who's to know? So with that being said, let me go look at the chat here. So we did Moonwell, Imagine AI, Brett, IODEX up next, I guess. I'm getting behind on the chat. Oh yeah, ICP. Haven't looked at ICP in a while. Solana hyped and Brett a Solana meme, I believe. No, Brett's on base. Okay, yeah. So hopefully that helped on Imagine AI. Not a great looking chart at the moment. But like I've said before, it's crypto. It could just bottom out and go to the moon from here. People could see that and be like, ooh, I'm buying this way down here. And then it just goes to the moon. 9 people in here watching. Been streaming for 2 hours. We're going to look at IODEX for Crypto Mailman here. So welcome into all the other people that are coming in and out. I appreciate it. hit the like button for me so the algorithm will stop hating me. It will help out my channel a lot if you hit the like button. But let's go look at IODEX really quick here. I know we have a chart for IODEX. IODEX. So IODEX here, looking on the weekly chart. Let's put this back on log. Let's fix this. And almost doing the same thing. You can clearly see here on the most recent of price action, same thing going on here. So we're not going to go over that yet again. High or low to the high. It dipped below the 0.5, so not the best respecter of the levels here, but ultimately it is above the 0.5 here at 3.4. If it comes down any lower, then it's probably coming down to the 236. So if you fall below 3.4, you're coming down back to that macro 236 here, and we have almost a double 382 here at 4 pennies. So you need to get over 4 pennies to be bullish, 432 to be exact, and then you can start pushing to these higher targets here. But like we've been saying, off of the structure here, the market structure, it's potentially bottoming out. And I can't even grab my fib. Where the hell is it? There we go. But yeah, back over the 382 at 4 pennies. You can be bullish once again. But if the support doesn't hold here, you're probably dropping back down to 2.5 here. But like I said, market structure, if we go down to the way smaller time frames, the 3-day, the daily, wherever it's going to be, you can see exactly what is taking place here on a potential bottom level. Now, with all that being said, how high is IODEX going to go for this cycle? If these market caps are still correct, if they have not released any more into circulation, we only have the one here, a $5.6 billion market cap, which I can quickly look and see what IODEX has market cap right now. So IODEX right now is sitting at a 352 million market cap. And our chart here says the 1272 at a 5.6 billion up to about 60 cents. And that's going to give you a decent 15x, which that's wrong. Let me pull this down. About a 16, maybe a 17, 18x. About a 16x if you think IODEX is going to hit a $5.6 billion market cap here. If it only comes up and hits the 786 retracement from where it is now up to about 13, which is very probable. 3.5, maybe a 4x. Well, let me pull this down a little bit. That wasn't completely accurate. So yeah, about a 300 or a 3.5x here. A little over a 3.5x to make it up to that 786 retracement. Which, like I've said before, in a bull market, there's, a 786-618 retracement. It's almost guaranteed. So what is going on in the chat here? My mouth is extremely dry at the moment. It's crazy how what is that? D-pin narrative has died? What is that? What is D-pin? Maybe you meant to say something else. D-pin. I don't know what that is. I don't know. It's hard to think, what is going to happen this cycle because you have the big YouTubers shilling, these certain meme coins that may not perform that well. So you got to think, why are they shilling them? And then you got the AI narrative, the meme coins, the dogs, the frogs, which seem to all be what's going to run this cycle. And then newer coins, of course. Maybe things that are going to be like new Solanas and stuff like that, like Sui or SEI. Oh, or Orion Protocol. I forgot about that one, David. Orion. We've looked at Orion in the past. Is that Orion? I believe Orion is Orion. And we should have a chart for it. Whoa, fat red candle spawned in here. This one ate too many funnel cakes. It's going down. Not good. So looking at Orion, it's still, let me see, let me zoom in here. I made a lower low off of this low. Not a good look. Should not have eaten those cakes, dude. So technically, just by overall looking at it, you could still say low, higher, low here. You do not have to count this one. But it did break, so that's not a good step in the right direction. So it could still end up breaking down. So just keep that in mind. Broke the previous uptrend. It appears that we looked at it and it broke the previous downtrend. But depending on where you pull this to, I guess you could say it's back testing it. But then you have to pull this up here. So, it is what it is. It looks like it broke back down below it, to be honest, as you can see here. So with that being said, before we get into how high this thing can go, let's see where this thing's going right now. Low, high, 618, not respecting them perfectly. It hit the 382 here for rejection and came down. So 95 looks like your price here to hold. Any lower than 95, then the 786 comes into play at about 70. And the market structure would be broken, which if it is not already. So it can only handle another 6.5% drop, or it's going to drop off the table 32% here down to that level. But maybe it gets a bounce here. We'll see. So that's really all we can do with that. And as for how high this thing is going to potentially go, I do not know why these are over here. So we're still on log, yeah. So from price today on Orion, I guess it hasn't been that long since we looked at it. I don't remember. So for a new high to the 1272 from where you are at $1 up to $92, $93 is going to be a very massive, decent 88, 89x on your investment for a $3 billion market cap if it only does a 786 retracement. This bull market, 417 million, 786, $12 for a 11.5x, not bad. And a 618 retracement up to $6, 207 million market cap, and a 5.5, almost a 6x on your investment on IODEX here. And remember, these targets here are potentially going to get hit. They don't have to, but they very well could. And good profit taking areas, $6, $12, take your profit out, and then let your initial ride to maybe hit that $3 billion market cap if you're bullish on IODEX here. Or not IODEX. I keep saying IODEX. I meant Orion. Sorry for the Orion Moon Boys. I meant ORN this whole time. So yeah, Orion there. So what is going on in the chat? Oh, only a swing trade. Okay. DPN stands for Decentralized Physical Infrastructure Networks. I've been in crypto for a while. I've never heard that, but I believe you. For example, Helium, Mobile, IODEX, XYO, VChain, etc. Okay, I get what you mean. Helium, HNT. Wait, is Helium the same thing as HNT, Helium Mobile? Yeah. So what is happening? What time is it? How long have we been streaming here? I think we looked at everything, did we? Oh, ICP for Gumby. Where's Pokey? What is happening? Why did I highlight that? My computer's acting stupid right now. So we are going to look at ICP. I don't even know what ICP has going on market cap wise. 3.9 billion, so almost a 4 billion market cap for ICP here. We've looked at ICP in the past, but it's been a while. So let me go ahead and bring up the ICP chart. Internet computer. ICP. Zoom out. Let's go. Are we on log scale? That does not look like a log scale chart. So we have the 0.5 and the 618 retracement for these market caps. Let's make sure those are still correct. So $200. 204 would give you a 94. Is that correct? 204. $96 billion market cap. So not quite perfect, but fix that. And then $90 on ICP is going to give you, well, that may have been correct. This thing is stupid. $42 billion market cap. So almost right. They must have, I don't know, maybe they put coins in circulation. I do not know. But ICP, has it ever had a decent run? Looking on the Binance chart here is at 2021. So it ran up in 2021 or it came out. I do not have any idea. Has done nothing since. It's doing nothing now. Going sideways. Let's pull this over. If I can get this to stick just a little bit. So pretty much still the same here. So looking at ICP, we'll get into potential targets here in just a moment. Keeping it simple. The low to the high, it came down, hit the 618 at $5.99. It's currently at $8, down 15% on the week. Got a nice little bounce off of that level. It's back above the 0.5, getting stuck perfectly at the 382 at 969 here. So it is forming that market structure that we like to see. Got the little uptrend in play here. So as long as this is holding, as long as you're back above the 0.5, could very well have been the bottom for ICP here. So 762 is the price to hold. The price to be bullish once again short term is 969, 970. And then once you get through that, that'll probably send your price up to the 236, up to 1440 here. And then once you get over that, that will confirm the bottom is in on the macro scale. But you need to move up 73, 74% here to accomplish that. And then once the price of ICP gets over, we'll say $40, that's when you can be bullish on it. And as for how high it's going to go, if ICP this cycle just retraces from where you are right now, potentially bottoming out, does a 0.5 retracement, that is where you get a good 11x from today. So ICP here, if you think it's going to come up and do a 0.5 retracement, which is likely, then that's where you're going to get a solid 10 to an 11x, $42 billion market cap. So I have no idea. 42 billion market cap just to hit a 0.5. That sounds heavy to me. So it's at a 4 billion. I don't know. What do you guys think about ICP? Where's ICP going? Is ICP only going to hit a 382 retracement? Do about a 4x, 4.5, almost a 5x and hit $40? Is that all she's going to do? Or is she going to hit 90? It's $42 billion market cap. I guess that's fair. If I think Jasmine is going to a 50 billion, Shiba's going to 100 billion plus, I guess ICP is going to hit 40 billion. So yeah, okay, I'll just take all that back. So 11x to 42 billion, a 96 billion up here to $205 is going to give you about a 24.5, 25x on your investment. And then if it hits a 786 retracement, which I don't see that happening, about an 81x 786 up to about $660 on ICP. I don't know, maybe we need to get a better chart. I do not know, but that's what we got on ICP for now. So what are you guys doing now? Oh, I gotta answer my phone really quick. I'm still here. I am texting my daughter. They're a couple of hours away at band competition. I've talked about it before on the live streams here. Are we still live? I don't see the chat moving at all. 11 people watching. But yeah, it is a Saturday night. It is almost 10 o'clock. So what are y'all's thoughts on the whole big YouTubers shilling everything, or shilling those meme coins? That is. Yeah. Okay. Done answered the phone there. So yeah, good 2 hours here. I guess we're gonna end it. Everyone's getting quiet. Enjoy the funnels. Good night, Brian. Yeah, I think I'm about to call it quits too. We'll get up and do a morning stream tomorrow. Not very many people in here. We covered a whole bunch of stuff. We'll get this one posted so everyone can watch it later. I appreciate all you guys in here. And like I said, I enjoy doing these. It's fun. Time passes so fast. So if this was your main job, if this was my job, this would be the dream job. Just stream every day, get super chats, stream, make the money I need every day. The hours go by so fast. Because when you're at work, the hours it's just so slow at work. You'll be working what feels like forever, especially at my new job, and then you'll look up and it's 30 minutes has gone by and you thought like 2 hours went by. So yeah, John, welcome in. Welcome to the end of the live stream, John J. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. Good luck. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.